There was a time when the football world stopped every time Cristiano Ronaldo stepped onto the pitch. The stadiums were full. The cameras were ready. Millions of fans waited for one moment of brilliance. Welcome to Xfinity Evolution, where history comes alive and legends are reborn. For nearly 2 decades, Ronaldo has been more than a football player. He became a global icon, inspiring millions through discipline, determination, and an endless desire to be the best. But every legendary career reaches a moment when the world begins asking the same question. Is this the end of an era? Cristiano Ronaldo's story began on the small Portuguese island of Madeira. He grew up in a humble family where life was never easy. While many children dreamed, Ronaldo worked. He believed that talent alone was never enough. Success had to be earned every single day. That mindset carried him to Sporting CP, where his incredible ability quickly caught the attention of Europe's biggest clubs. In 2003, everything changed. Manchester United signed the 18-year-old winger, and under Sir Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo transformed into one of football's brightest stars. He won Premier League titles, lifted the UEFA Champions League trophy, and claimed his first Ballon d'Or in 2008. For most players, that would have been enough. For Ronaldo, it was only the beginning. In 2009, Real Madrid made him the most expensive player in football history. What followed was one of the greatest individual careers the sport has ever seen. Season after season, Ronaldo broke records that seemed impossible. He scored incredible goals, dominated defenders with his speed and power, and delivered unforgettable performances on football's biggest nights. With Real Madrid, he won 4 Champions League titles and became the club's all-time leading scorer. His rivalry with Lionel Messi defined an entire generation. Every season felt like a battle between 2 footballing giants, each pushing the other to even greater heights. Fans around the world were lucky enough to witness one of the greatest rivalries in sports history. While Ronaldo conquered club football, one dream remained: winning a major trophy with Portugal. That dream became reality in 2016. Although he suffered an injury in the final against France, Ronaldo inspired his teammates from the sidelines as Portugal lifted the UEFA European Championship for the first time. It was one of the proudest moments of his career. 3 years later, Portugal added another international trophy by winning the UEFA Nations League. By then, Ronaldo had achieved almost everything football could offer. But time waits for no one. As he entered his late 30s, the game became faster, younger, and more demanding. His explosive pace slowly declined, and questions about his future became louder. Still, Ronaldo refused to accept that his story was over. He returned to Manchester United in an emotional comeback that thrilled football fans across the world. The goals continued, but the club struggled to compete at the highest level, and the fairy tale ending never arrived. Then came another unexpected chapter. Ronaldo joined Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Many critics believed it marked the end of his career at the top level. Instead, it became the beginning of something new. His arrival brought worldwide attention to the Saudi Pro League. Television audiences increased, international stars followed, and the league became one of football's fastest-growing competitions. Even in a new environment, Ronaldo continued doing what he had always done: scoring goals, breaking records, and proving that his hunger for success had never disappeared. Teammates often spoke about his professionalism. He arrived first at training, worked harder than anyone else, and treated every practice session with the intensity of a final. That mentality became his greatest achievement. Not just the trophies, not just the goals, but showing the world what relentless commitment could accomplish. Today, Ronaldo stands closer to the final chapter of his remarkable journey than ever before. The 2026 FIFA World Cup could become his last appearance on football's biggest stage. If that moment comes, it will mark the end of one of the greatest careers the sport has ever witnessed. Yet his legacy will never be measured only by statistics. Yes, he scored hundreds of goals. Yes, he won league titles in multiple countries. Yes, he lifted Champions League trophies, international titles, and collected some of football's highest individual honors. But his greatest impact goes far beyond numbers. He inspired millions of young athletes to dream bigger. He proved that discipline can be just as powerful as talent. He showed that success is built through sacrifice, consistency, and an obsession with improvement. One day, Ronaldo will play his final match. The famous celebration will echo through a stadium for the last time. The crowd will rise to applaud a player who changed football forever. New stars will emerge. New records will be broken. Football will continue, just as it always has. But there will never be another Cristiano Ronaldo. Love him or criticize him, his influence on the game is impossible to ignore. He inspired generations. He redefined professionalism. He turned impossible expectations into reality through relentless hard work. That is why the phrase, "end of an era," carries so much meaning. Because some players win trophies. Some players break records. But only a few transform the sport itself. Cristiano Ronaldo did exactly that. His career may eventually come to an end. But his legacy will live on for generations. Long after the final whistle blows, football will still remember one name among its greatest legends: Cristiano Ronaldo. Not just a player, but an era that changed the beautiful game forever. If you want to understand how history is unfolding before our eyes, don't miss what comes next. Revisit Xfinity Evolution for deeper insights and powerful stories. Stay informed, stay curious, and join us again on Xfinity Evolution, where the world's biggest events come into focus.